guys? My name is Angela. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm going to talk about why you should love Colby Covington and why he's a genius. So you guys are probably here because you guys hate, I want to say 99% of you or 80% of you hate Colby Covington, and I get it. He talks a lot of crap. He says a lot of things that's over the line. But you guys gotta realize that this is UFC and Colby Covington is playing fight game. He's playing a character. He's trying to get views, he's trying to get reaction from people. And when that happens, when he fights, people are gonna pay to see him lose, and then he's gonna make more money when that happens. So I'm not saying you guys should respect it, because I respect it, what Colby Covington does. He's a character. I feel like he's trolling people behind the camera. I'm pretty sure when the lights are off, I know for sure he's a nice person. He is, on top of that, he's a great fighter. You can't take that away from him. He's number one right now. He came close to beating Usman both times. He was just a step behind Usman on both of the fights. He could have finished him if striking was better. He's the real deal. He's a good fighter, but Colby Covington is playing fight game straight up. He's like Floyd Mayweather. He wants people to hate on him because that creates tension for him, so he can and so at the end of the day he gets paid more money. So I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I'm not sure how long ago it was, but Colby Covington was undefeated, or he was undefeated at the time, I believe, or he lost one fight. I'm not too sure on that. And UFC it was when he was fighting Damian Maia, I believe, in Brazil, and UFC came up to him and his manager, and they're like, "Hey, look, you're a good fighter, but we're gonna cut you. You just don't cut it. Like, you ain't selling. You don't put asses in seats." Basically, was what they were saying. And after that night, he beat Damian Maia, and after the fight, he made one of the most not iconic, but one of the most outlandish post-fight interviews ever. Like, he talked crap about Brazil. He was saying, "Brazil, you're a dump." Like, he was saying so much crap about Brazil, and Brazil didn't take that lightly. And after the fight, he had to get escorted back to his hotel, surrounded by security, and then back to the States. And ever since then, he became this character that everyone hated, and he just kind of fed into it. And every time he fights, that's what he does. And like I said, it creates hype, and this is the fight game. People might not like it, but you kind of have to be that person when you fight. McGregor did it. McGregor's probably one of the best at it. Chael Sonnen does that. Who else? Henry Cejudo does that, but he's a little more cringy about it, but he does it. It's the fight game. That's how you make money, because the UFC, but fighters need to promote themselves, and that's how they promote themselves. They may not agree with it, but at the end of the day, they're making money. If your goal is to make money, Colby Covington, if your goal is to make money, that's what you should do. And yeah, Colby Covington is a genius for that, because it's kind of like he's basically marketing himself he's just trying to make money. That's all it is at the end of the day, and he's a genius for that. And what's crazy is that he can play this character so well, bring it into the fight. He gets his opponent riled up, but Colby Covington's always mellow and calm before the fight happens or during the fight, and he wins most of the time. And the one thing that I liked about it that no one really talked about is after the Kamaru Usman fight, when Colby Covington came up to, hey, he was like, "Nothing but love. It's just I'm trying to make money for both of us." And that's so cool to see. He broke that character, but no one's talking about it. They just overlooked that because his character is just so huge, and it's way up there, and they oversee that stuff right there. And that's what I like about Colby Covington. I'll always be a fan of him. I'm a fan of all these guys. At the end of the day, I love this sport so much. I can talk about it all day, but that's why I love Colby Covington. He's a beast. I hope he continues to become an even bigger star. I hope he fights Hamzat Chimaev. I hope he gets a world champion. He's too good to not have a world champion, but Usman's even better. That's the thing. Usman beat Colby Covington. He beat all these guys. That's crazy how much how much Usman is, like how much better he is. He's like on the level. These guys are right there. But I think the UFC should make Khamzat Chimaev versus Colby Covington next. I think that will be a good fight. That will sell a lot of pay-per-view fights, in my opinion. I just don't know if they'll get to the fight. They'll probably fight each other before it even. That press conference, they have security. If they do make that fight and Khamzat wins, he's gonna shoot up to a superstar. He's already a superstar, but he's gonna be even more of a superstar. I don't know if he'll be on Conor McGregor's level quite yet, but he might get there. He's the closest ever to get there. He's like, I don't know, that's a whole nother video. I'll probably save that for the next video. But yeah, that's it for this video. Subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss out on any of my content coming up. I'll be talking about UFC all week, every week. Whatever happens, if there's any news that comes up, I'll be talking about, I'll be covering it. But yep, until next time, see you guys later.